The Electrosystems FB897 is a recessed floor box which can be used for virtually any combination of connectors, from microphone and video jacks to AC outlets. The overall size is 8 inches high, 9 inches wide, and 6 3/4 inches deep. It installs inside the floor, leaving the top flush with the floor. Screws in the corners fasten it to the floor. These floor boxes are made of heavy gauge steel and finished in black powder coat, which is an electrostatic painting process. They are intended to be walked on. Several knockouts are provided in the sides and bottom for wires to feed through. The hinged lid opens to provide access to your connectors. The box is deep enough for the lid to be closed with the cables connected inside. When it is closed, the cables come out through slots in the lid. There are 2 different connector insert plates to choose from. The IP12X1V can hold up to 12 audio connectors plus 1 VGA video connector, while the IP8X1V1A can hold up to 8 audio connectors, 1 VGA connector, and a duplex outlet. Blank covers are available to cover any unused holes. Some of the connectors we supply include XLR-type mic jacks, 1/4-inch phone jacks, speak-on jacks, combination speak-on and 1/4-inch jacks, VGA connectors, and duplex outlets. To install the FB897, follow these steps. Cut a hole in the floor large enough for the box to fit in, about 6½ inches by 7 5/8 inches. You will need a depth of at least 6 3/4 inches. Make the hole a bit oversized to account for the wires when you install the box in the hole. You will probably need to insert it on an angle. If you plan to install an AC outlet, you will need to choose the IP8X1V1A insert plate. Otherwise, use the IP12X1V insert plate. Install your choice of audio jacks in the top of the plate using number 632 screws. The plate does have a top and a bottom. The connector holes only line up when you have the plate in the correct orientation. If you have any unused holes, you can cover them with IPX plates. Note that each IPX covers 2 side-by-side holes at a time. If you are not installing a VGA connector, use the IPV to cover that hole. Since the VGA holes are not tapped, you will need to use nuts and bolts to install the IPV. If you are installing a VGA connector, remove the nuts from the connector. Insert the connector into the top of the insert plate with the screws going through the plate from the top to the bottom. Now install the nuts on the underside of the plate. Try to center the connector as best you can, then tighten the nuts. Once your connectors are installed, feed your wires up through the hole in the floor and through the knockouts in the floor box. Solder the wires to the connectors. If you are installing a duplex AC outlet, you will need to assemble your AC outlet and electrical box first. Don't screw the outlet to the electrical box, though. You need to remove the mounting screws from the outlet. Once this is done, place the outlet and electrical box assembly in the holes from the underside of the IP8X1V1A insert plate and fasten it with 2 number 632 screws. You can use a shorter number 632 screw for the center of the outlet. Once you have finished, place the insert plate into the floor box and fasten it to the box using 4 number 632 screws. Now simply place the floor box in the hole you made and fasten it to the floor using screws in the 4 corners of the box.